Hey guys, in today's bass guitar lesson, I want to show you the 5 levels of epic bass guitar groove. I'll see you inside the video. Hey guys, it's James here from eBassGuitar, and today I want to share with you something super special, a brand new project which we're going to be releasing in just a couple of weeks' time called Epic Grooves for Bass Players. Epic Grooves for Bass Players is a brand new backing track album made especially for bass players, which is all about developing the 5 levels of groove so you can go from simple grooves through to much more complex grooves. It's inspired by legendary bands from the Beatles through to Muse, Kool and the Gang through to the Foo Fighters, Toto through to the Temptations. If you want to find out more about this video and you love what we're talking about today, make sure you check out the link which is in the description below this video. So today I'm going to show you how the 5 levels of groove work, and to show you this in action we're going to use one of the backing tracks from the album Epic Grooves for Bass Players. This track is called Listen to the Sounds. If you recognize who the original artist is and what the name of the original track is, make sure you let me know in the comments below this video. Also, before we hit the lesson content, I want to give you guys a very special gift today, and this is the PDF from level 1 of Listens to the Sounds, which we're just about to cover. You can get this completely free and download it using the link in the description below. Also, as another very special bonus, we're going to put the backing track itself at the end of this video so you can jam along with it and try out what you've learned today. So Listen to the Sounds is a 24-bar repeated backing track, which is based in 2 sections. The A section, which is based upon the verse section of the original track. This is an 8-bar section, which is repeated twice. And then we go into the B section, which is based upon the chorus. So let's talk through the A section first of all. It starts off with 3 bars of an F chord, a bar of D minor, a bar of C, a bar of B flat, and then 2 bars of F like this. Now this is a country rock feel to it. So the first groove that we're going to put through to it is simply roots and fifths. So the 5th root is there, and then we're going to play the lower 5th here. And so we end up with this bass line. Keep those notes nice and short like so. And then to the D minor chord, to the C chord, to the B flat, to the F. Now we're going to go into the B section now, and we're going to keep that exactly the same groove. So we're going to start off with a bar of D minor, and then we're going to go to a bar of B flat, a bar of D minor, to a bar of B flat, a bar of D minor, a bar of B flat, and then to G, and then to B flat like that. And then again, we're going to put this roots and fifths groove to it. So like so, and then just on the last 2 bars of the sequence, the G and the B flat, we're just simply going to play roots to add a little bit of weight to the phrase. Back to the F there. So what I want to do is show you level 1 of Listens to the Sounds in action right now. So that's level 1, and don't forget the PDF to that is available in the description below. Now let's move on to level 2. Now it's time to start adding that next gear. So we're going to add in a little pattern which sounds like this. And what this is a 2-beat phrase. And so we're going to play the root, and then we're going to go to the upper 5th, and then we're going to go to the lower 5th, like so, and that is an octave there, and if we repeat that we get this phrase. 1, 2 and 3. And what we can do is we can superimpose this across the whole of the chord sequence, and so I'm going to do that for you right now. The only place this changes is right at the end of the B section or the chorus, where we're simply going to play quarter note roots and fifths. That little change there will add weight to the end of the phrase to take you back to the beginning. So let me play you what level 2 sounds like. So let's talk about level 3. What we're going to do now is we're going to introduce 3 simple ideas to add that next gear in. So over the F chords, which are our home chord, we're going to add this bass line in, which is using the chord tones or the triads of the F chord. So the notes of this are the root, and then we're going to go down to the lower third here, the open A, and then we're going to go to the 5th there, and then we're going to add this cheeky 6th in, and then back to the 5th again. So you end up with this. Then over the D minor and C chords, we're going to add this bass line in, which is roots and 5ths. So that's the root, the lower 5th, back to the root again, and then the upper 5th like that. So that is that section. So that's covered the verse. And then going into the chorus, we're going to use root, 5th, and octave across it, which sounds like this. So root, the 5th, the octave, and the 5th, and then move that through all the chords. So let me show you what these 3 ideas sound like in action on level 3. So guys, if you are enjoying this video, I would love to ask you to subscribe to the eBassGuitar YouTube channel, because we release a lesson every single week designed especially for beginner to intermediate bass guitar players. So make sure you hit that red button somewhere around this video and you'll be the first to know when a new lesson goes live. So let's talk about level 4 now. There are 3 little ideas we're going to add in here. So over the F chord, we're going to add in a bass line which sounds like this. And what that is a little rhythmic fill on beat 4. So talk through it is the root, the 5th, the octave, and then we go to the 9th, the 10th, and then back to the root like that. So 2 semiquavers or 16th notes and an 8th note at the end of the bar. So that is the first little idea. Then when we hit the D minor, C, and B flat chords, what we're going to do is we're going to go root, lower 5th, and then we're going to change the notes on each chord very slightly here, but we're going to go to the flattened 7th, back to the 5th again, and then the root, like that. So we're going to end up with this. So that has this little movement and more harmonic interest going on there. Now, when we hit the B section here, we are going to use the whole of the arpeggio. So we're really spelling out the chords. So let me show you how that works over the D minor. So we're going to go root, 5th. So again, root, flat 3rd, 5th, octave, and then to the B flat, root, 3rd, 5th, octave. You get the idea there, and that works really nicely. So there are a few contrasting ideas in this one. So let me show you how level 4 works in action.
3, 4.
So it's time to show you level 5 and add in that 5th gear. So this is the bass line, which is the core of the whole tune now. So it sounds like this. So let me take this apart. It's largely based on eighth notes, but with 1/16th note added at just at the end of the first beat. So we start off with two Fs, like that. Then we go to a C, a D, and two Fs. Then back to a C and a D, like that. So first of all, just play that bass line round and round. And then what we do is we just superimpose that across all of the other chords. You'll need to change just one or two of the notes to make it work with the minor chords, but you've got a really, really great bass line, which is absolutely rocking. So let me show you level 5 in action now.
4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So guys, that's the end of today's bass guitar lesson. If you've enjoyed this, you must click that link in the description below to check out the whole of the backing track album, Epic Grooves for Bass Players. It's absolutely awesome, and at the time of making this video, it will be released in just a couple of weeks' time. There are tracks on there from artists as diverse as Tina Turner, through to Pharrell, through to the Meters, through to Toto. All of the greats on there, and they will all help develop your groove on the bass guitar and take you through these 5 levels. So make sure you click that link in the description below. Cheers, I've been James from eBassGuitar.com. Catch you next time.